Well, hello everybody, and sorry I am late. It is Saturday, November 26th, 2022 at 7:06 p.m. Eastern Time. Sorry I'm late. I was having technical difficulties as usual. This is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com, and we are live, hopefully. I don't know. My computer's still spinning in a circle. I was trying to wait for it so I would be ready when it started, and it's just spinning and spinning, so I don't even know what's going on. So, anyway, okay, now it's popping up with the ad, so let's see if it comes on. I see lots and lots of comments. I think you guys are all worried that I wasn't going to be here or something. I was putting the phone in the holder, and I accidentally hit the live button. And so I was going, oh, and some bad words. So I had to hit stop real fast and delete that one and start over because I didn't want that one to be on the air. So then I had to like redo the whole thing and take another picture and start all over from scratch. So anyway, that's what happened. And then so I'm trying to start over and it's still just spinning in a circle, but I can see the comments. So that's a good thing, but my picture is kind of blurry. So I don't know if you guys can see or not. Hopefully you can see. My picture's showing blurry, but I think it's just because my computer is not working very good. So I don't know. I restarted the computer, restarted my internet, and it's just going so slow. So I don't know what's going on, but let me see if anybody says anything. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Not sure if, let me see. Very clear. Okay. I got to look at my phone because the comments are delayed coming through my computer. Oh, I wanted to say thank you for everybody who reached out about the Walmart tragedy. Yes, that is in Chesapeake, and it is about 10 minutes from my house, but thankfully I was not there. I don't go anywhere at night just because I don't like going anywhere at night. I don't think it's safe. You know, even though I live in a pretty safe area, we do have crazy people just like every other place in America. So this was a horrible thing that happened, and the person that did it had some serious mental issues. It's not like a normal person, you know, does these kind of things. So a lot of details have come out about it. And anyway, I pray for the families of those involved. I did not know anybody who worked there, but almost everybody that was killed was an employee. So it was a personal thing between a manager and the employees that happened. So anyway, let's get past that and on to better things. I can finally see my screen. Let me see if I can see the comments. Hello, everybody. Hey, Spice Girl. Hey, Terry. Hey, Annie. Hey, Tony. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Patty. Hey, Amy. Lynn. Sarah. Hey, Sarah. I just saw her today. Kathy. Karen. Anya. Anya's up late tonight from Germany. Oh, yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'm telling you, it's been a rough few days. I had to work 3 doubles the last 3 days, so I am pooped. But I did go to my Upline Faiths class today, and then when I got home, I took a nap. So I woke up about half an hour ago, came in here to get my stuff ready, and my computer just was not cooperating. So then I tried restarting everything, and of course, that's why I was late. So yeah, I fell asleep. Debbie Spicer's like, Lisa fell asleep. Should I call her? I did fall asleep, but I set my alarm so I would wake up in time. You guys are so funny. Yes, I was experiencing technical difficulties, Terry. I do turn my phone on Do Not Disturb before I go live so that my phone does not ring or get text messages while I'm videotaping. So If you ever try to call me while I am filming, it's not going to go through. It will go to voicemail. So I just don't, you know, that would kind of like stop the video and cause a mess. So let's say, oh, Debbie did call me. Okay, so for some reason the comments, oh, it's on top chat. Let me change it to live chat. Maybe they'll come through. Okay, here we go. All right, now I can see everybody's comments. They're current. Okay. So what we're going to do today is make some Hershey bars. So this is a regular size Hershey bars. You can get them at Sam's Club or, you know, wherever you want. That's probably the cheapest place to get them, Sam's or BJ's or Costco. And you can get, I think, 36 in a box for around 20 some dollars. So, you know, they come out to, I think, like 67 cents or 70 cents, somewhere around that area. So you can make a lot of these for Christmas gifts for coworkers or whoever. And these are super easy. I don't know if you recognize this paper, but this is actually the one sheet wonder that I did for this card a couple weeks ago. And so what happened was I was having my class the other day, my stamp camp for Christmas gift ideas, and I had some extra pieces of the one sheet wonder left. So I had this sitting there and I was like, oh, that would be pretty for the front of a candy bar. So what I did was I cut it in half, made a candy bar. And then for class, I just had it so everybody had a 2-inch piece. So everybody got their own piece like this and made individual ones. But if you take a half a sheet of paper, like we're going to do today, you can actually make 4 at a time. Or if you want to do a whole sheet of paper, you can do 8 at a time. So we're just going to be cutting this at 2 inches across, and then you'll make all 4 at the same time. So it'll save you some time. You can do them all separately if you want to, but it's easier to do one whole sheet or a half a sheet at a time. So that's what we're going to be doing today to make some easy Christmas gifts. So I already showed you some of my other Christmas gifts on the past few videos, and then I didn't do one Thursday night on Thanksgiving because I was working. So I missed you guys. I haven't seen you in like 4 days. It's been a long time. So let's see. Went through. I mean, thought if it went through, like I could talk to. Oh, I love that one sheet wonder. We missed you. Well, I missed you guys too. It was hard not to do a video on Thursday, but I was working all day, so at least I got paid a lot of extra money, so that's good. I'm trying to figure out how, ever since I got this new phone, I know you guys noticed this, but it gets blurry like every so often if I move, because it's focusing. And I'm trying to figure out how to get it to stop doing that and just stay like on this space right here. Because every time I move, it's refocusing on whatever is the center of the picture. So, oh, Terry, you were having withdrawals. Donnie, you missed this. You'll have to catch the replay. We just started. We haven't even really started doing anything. So you're not missing anything yet. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Sherry, can I turn off autofocus for that time? I went to my camera, and I don't know if the camera, I think it's something you have to do on YouTube, because I went to the camera to do it, and it didn't work on YouTube, so I don't know if I can. I'll have to maybe Google and see if there's something I can do so that it doesn't keep autofocusing like that. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, you can make bookmarks out of this too. All right, so let me show you. Oh, let me first, I've got a couple Happy Mail things. So I got a Christmas card. This one is from Sue McVeigh. And she sent me this Christmas card, and it is a fun fold. So it opens up like this. So it's like one whole sheet of paper with one piece cut out. So I thought that was really cute. And then it closes like that. So thank you, Sue. That was really cute. And I have a joke for you guys tonight. This one is from Kim O'Brien, and she sent me a Thanksgiving card. So I thought this was adorable. It's one of those, oh, I can't remember what you call this. Let me see. And she wrote a cute note. What are these called? I can't remember. When it sticks out like that and you have that thing. I did a snowman card like this one time, but I can't remember what the name of it, but I think this is a really cute fun fold card too. So I'm gonna have to start doing some fun folds because I hardly ever do those. Also, don't forget, you can still get this kit. So this is the card kit for the rest of the month. So we've only got a couple days left. So you'll get a set of 3 of these if your order is over $50 and use the host code. And if your order is over 100, you'll get the gems too. And all of those from last time went out in the mail last week, so you should be getting them. And I forgot to send out the directions, but I'll send that out. And there's a video too. If you missed the very last video, I have the retiring list catalog walkthrough. So we went through the whole entire mini catalog, and I showed you everything that was retiring and what's on sale. The sale starts on Thursday, December 1st. I think Thursday is December 1st. I'm pretty sure. What's today? 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Thursday is the 1st. So, big sale starting, but some stuff might sell out really fast, so make sure you get it quick. Tonight we're going to be using these 2 stamp sets, the Leaves of Holly and the Christmas Season. So if you have these, you can make these right away. If you don't have them, you can probably substitute something that you have. That's close. But we're going to be using the pine cones and the leaves and the berries and all that stuff. All right, so, and if you want to go back and look at this one, this is from about 2 weeks ago. Oh, one other thing. So, YouTube has changed the way the videos are shown. So if you go to my channel, so all you have to do is just search Lisa Freeman on YouTube and search Lisa Freeman. Then you click on my name and picture. It'll take you to my channel. And then at the very top where it says videos, if you click on that, it used to show all of my videos in order. Now it only shows the actual videos that were filmed ahead of time. So if you want to see the live videos, you move over a little bit at the top and it says live. So that's where all the live videos are. So on the if you click that, then it will show you all the live videos. So if you just look at videos, it looks like I haven't done a video in a long time because I've been doing the live ones for quite a while now. So make sure you hit live at the very top, and that will show you all the live videos. Okay. So it kind of threw me for a loop because I thought all my videos were gone one day when I went to my channel and I was looking for something, and I clicked on videos and there was nothing on there from the last few months, and I was like, where are my videos? And then I freaked out, but that is what you have to do, and that's for everybody. So anybody that you watch, that is how it works now. So to see live videos, you click on live. If you want to see old videos that were just like regular, that were taped like regular with nobody live, then you click on videos. So there's 2 different tabs now instead of having everything under one. So go to the live one, you'll see this one on there. All right, so let's get started, and let me show you what you need. You need some Hershey bars, and you need either a whole sheet or a half a sheet of paper, depending on if you want to make 4 or 8 at the same time. So this is 5 1/4 by 8. It's just a little bit smaller than a half a sheet of paper. I went ahead and trimmed it down because each piece is 2 by 5 1/4. You need 4 of these crumb cake pieces. They're 5 1/2 by 6. And I scored it at 1 3/4, 2, 4 1/4, and 4 1/2 on the 6-inch side. So this is the 6-inch across, and I scored it at those 4 places. And then you need your little word piece right here. So that is it, all you need, and a Hershey bar. We'll put that there. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, why is my screen so big now? Okay, there we go. Okay, so take a screenshot of that and we'll get started, folks. And I got a joke for you today. I found a bunch of jokes I had been saving and I had lost them and I found them all. So I got a joke. So we're gonna have a joke tonight. And I wanted to tell you a bunch of stuff that happened at work yesterday, but I can't really tell you without telling names and stuff because some of the things have to do with people's names that were so funny. But it was a fun day at work yesterday. You know, I was really punchy. My friend Jordan and I worked together the last couple days, and we were both kind of punchy because we closed the night before and then had to be there early in the morning yesterday. And I was so tired. We were both just dragging so bad. It wasn't even funny. And so we just kept giggling, and it was like we started giggling, couldn't stop giggling, and everything was making me laugh. And so the patients were all just cracking up because I was cracking up, and then she would start cracking up at my laughing. So it was just really funny. All right, I'm going to get a scrap sheet of paper, and what I'm going to do is kind of put a mark on here. So all of my candy bars need to be 2-inch pieces. So this is how big the front of each candy bar is. So I'm going to put a little mark. Now this is 2 inches, or you could use your ruler. So that's 2 inches. I'm just going to put a little mark with a pencil under every 2-inch spot, only because I want to make sure I get kind of the same thing on each piece. And I can erase that later if I need to, but I want them to kind of look the same. All right, so now I've divided that, so that'll make the 4 candy bars right there. So we're gonna just start stamping. I don't really need this yet, probably. All right, so we're gonna start with our pine cones. So I've got the inside and the outside of the pine cone. I like to do the inside or the darker part first because I think it's easier to see that. So we're using soft suede, and this is a super, super old pad. I don't know why I always grab my old pads for some reason. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to do these upside down. Well, not upside down. Wouldn't like they're hanging. All right, so we're going to put a couple in the middle of each piece. So hopefully my head is not in the screen. So I want that like right in the center of each candy bar. So I'm going to put 1 and 2 down each of these. I think I really need to re-ink this sucker. But see how it helps having that little pencil mark so you can kind of see where you're going. Oops. I must have got my finger in that one. Okay, so there we go. We've got our 4. So we're done with this color. That was soft suede. Then I'm going to move to crumb cake. So this is crumb cake. Another old pad. All right, so now this is easier to line up because I've got that dark under there. So you just put it right underneath. And I don't know if you can see, I always look for that one right there. That one that goes like that. There's one in there that looks just like it. And I always try to line those up. And then everything else kind of falls into place. So if you just look for that one, usually it's easy to line them all up. See how perfect that works? So let me find it again. Just look for that one, and then they all line up because all these little pieces fill in all those open areas right there. So it's really easy to see if you just line up that 1 or 2 of them. And oops. So I had no food this week. I don't know why. Usually I order food like once a week from Walmart and get it delivered. And for some reason I didn't. And I didn't have anything to take to work. So I ordered, well, they had Thanksgiving dinner for us, but normally it's pretty good. This year it was terrible. So all I ate was some sweet potato casserole and some green beans and some macaroni and cheese, but it was really not very good. The place they got it from is really a good restaurant, but I guess You know, we had to reheat it all because they got it the day before. But we had something amazing that I ate that kind of made me sick because it was so sweet. All right, one thing I forgot to do, I really wanted to do this part first. So we're going to go back and do this. So this was the mask. And what I did was I just took this, put it on here, and we're going to sponge soft succulent as a background on here. So I think what it was, it comes from New York, I'm pretty sure. And one of the doctors at work brought it in last year and everybody flipped out over it. So he got another one for this one this year. It's called a pie cakin. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of that. I'm gonna try and hold this down so it doesn't move. So I just want a little bit of this light green in the background. And this is soft succulent. And there we go. So we got some there, and then I'm just going to put a little bit. So super light. It's just going to give a really pretty light background for this. So you can barely see it, but it does give you a pretty background. But I meant to do that first before I did the brown on there. Doesn't really matter, but I'm just afraid it would smear the brown maybe. I don't really want to get any of that on there. Okay, so now we have some of that on each one. Let me put a little bit more. So anyway, this thing is called a pie cakin. So it's kind of like, have you guys ever heard of turducken? Like a turkey. It became popular like, I don't know, 5 years ago or something. Somebody came up with a turkey that had, I guess, a turkey and a duck and a chicken all together. And so this is like a pie and a cake. It's a cake in a pie. So it's called pie cakin. But it's like a layer of pecan pie and then a layer of something else. I can't remember what that was. Then a layer of pumpkin pie and then a layer of cake, like kind of a cinnamon cake, and then a layer of apple filling, and then it's got icing on it. And it's like about, I want to say it's all maybe 10 inches high and it's about 8 inches around. So it's about this big around and about this high. And you just cut a slice. So you get a slice of all that stuff in one piece. And oh, you think it sounds disgusting, like all this thing together, but it is the most amazing dessert I've ever tasted. And so I had a piece because I didn't really eat hardly any turkey. I didn't eat any turkey or ham or anything because it just didn't look that good. So I had macaroni and cheese, sweet potato casserole, green beans, and 2 pieces of that pie cakin. And I thought I was going to go into a sugar coma. So that's what I ate for Thanksgiving. But it was so good. So yesterday when I went to work, I was telling one of the girls about it who she wasn't there the day before. And I was like, oh my gosh, because there was like half of it left. And I said, I'm going to have another piece today. So we start searching the whole kitchen and nobody could find it. And we're like, somebody stole it because there was literally half of it left. And I was going to have some more. This is Evening Evergreen. And so we're tearing up the kitchen and we're like, it's in a big box, you know, it can't be just like hiding. So then we thought maybe the cleaning people had taken it. Well, finally, we found it later. It was in the freezer. Somebody had put it in the freezer. I have no idea why. So then we had to take it out and thaw it out. All right, so I'm going to stamp this leaf, like one down each side here. This needs to be re-inked too. Good grief, all my pads are kind of dry. And then I'm going to turn it around, do it the other way. So this just makes it really easy because everything's uniform. So every piece of the candy, every candy bar is going to look pretty much the same. So that's one thing you're going to do. Then I'm going to take this one, the little leafy one, or kind of fern looking one. And we're going to do 2 of those. I'm going to stamp it twice. So we have a lighter and a darker. And you could stamp it on either side, I guess. And there you go. And then do the same thing on this side. Well, these are crooked. I did this one a little bit crooked. We need one down here too. So anyway, look online and look up pie cakin'. I think it's P-I-E and then cake with the N on the end. They guess how much they cost. You're gonna die when I thought it'd be like $50, but it's a little bit more than that. I was shocked at how much it was. Put some of these all over. All right, so that's the whole thing right there with all the green. All right, now we've got to go back and put the berries in. So we're going to do the berries next. So we're done with, oh no, we're not. Yeah, we are. We're done with the green. All right, so now we're going to go to the purple. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do the words real quick since I got these here. So has anybody, excuse me, ever had a pie cakin'? Let's see. Think you'll stay with pumpkin pie and pumpkin ice cream bars. Never had a pumpkin ice cream bar. Pie cake sounds good. It was good. Yes. Okay. So Sue just Googled it, pie cake, and it looks so good. I can't remember exactly what. I know it's pumpkin pie, pecan pie, but it's kind of like pecan pie without the pecans in it. It's almost just like pecan pie filling. And then, because I don't really remember chewing on some nuts. But I'm telling you what, oh, I don't even like pecan pie, and it was so good. That'd probably be one of my last dessert choices, pumpkin pie. All right, so stamp your Merry Christmas a little bit to the left because you want to be able to cut your little banner. And I definitely need to re-ink all these pads. Okay, so there goes our words. All right, now we're going to do the berries. So we're going to do, let me see. I'm going to do the outside first. So let's move these over. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a bunch of these all over. So we'll have some like in the middle. And then just all over, wherever you can squeeze them in. I'll do one right down the middle of each one. And then just pop some in wherever there's room. Because you want to get like maybe 3 on each one. That looks pretty good. All right, so then we're going to go back to do this one. So this is the fill-in for these, and it fits perfectly, but I want this one lighter, so I'm going to stamp off and then just line it up. So make sure you stamp off each of these before you, oops, almost stamped right on my piece right here. So, you guys looking up that pie cakin'? It's the best ever, but it's $100 for one. But they have a coupon on the website for 20% off, so you can get one for, oops, for $80. But they, oh my gosh, it's definitely worth it for a special occasion. So I think the doctor who got it, he's going to get another one for Christmas. So, all right, so there we go. Then I'm going to put some little sprinkles on it. I don't know what these sprinkles are from, but they're in a bunch of different stamp sets. So I'm sure you guys have 1 or 2 that have some sprinkles in them. So just put these all over. And it just gives a little bit of a splash of color in there. And I think we're done. All right, so then we're going to cut them. So we're done with everything. All right, so now we just need to cut this into 2-inch strips. So, of course, I do my cutting upside down. So I have my thing on the left instead of the right. So we just need to cut these at 2 inches. So I'm going to start at 6 and cut 2, and then cut at 4, and then cut at 2. Oh, that did it crooked. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I just messed that one up. Fix it. All right. So now I've screwed one up. So we're going to have to trim this one just a little bit. Darn it. Can't believe I did that. I should always go down instead of up. Okay. Now I got it straighter. It's still a little bit crooked. Okay. Don't do what Lisa does. Lisa just messed her candy bars up. All right, so anyway, you need to cut them at 2, 4, 6 and get your 4 pieces. All right, so then what we're going to do is score all these on the score marks and put our wrappers right in the middle. And we're going to wrap these around our candy bar. Hopefully this is not getting blurry for you guys. Let me read some comments. Audrey, late to the party. Did somebody say candy bar? No, we were talking about pie caking. Let's see. A piece of Costco's cake rather than the whole. Huge chocolate. You know, I don't like chocolate cake. For some reason, chocolate cake is not my favorite. Your fire department had an auction one year and a plain old bakery cake went for $1,400. Wow. That's crazy. I did one time when my daughter was when she was in church, and we had a thing called World Changers every year. So the kids, the high school kids, went on a kind of like a missions trip. And so they'd have an auction, a bakery auction. So each of the kids was supposed to make something. So I always made my carrot cake because I make the best carrot cake. And it's actually just the one that comes with the Wilton pans that you get at Michael's. So if you go to Michael's, you buy the Wilton cake pans. The recipe is in the inside of the cake pans. But it is the best recipe. And then I just added a little bit more cinnamon and add a little love in there. But anyway, I made that every year. So the first year it went for $100. Then the next year it went to $150. And every year it went up because people found out how good it was. So I'm going to have to cut a different one because that one's just not big enough. Let's go ahead and put these on the candy bar first. So I've got my 4 candy bars. So we're going to get a piece of tear tape and put on the edge of this. And then, whoops, just put the candy bar upside down and put that right there and close it. And then the candy bar will slide in and out, so somebody can just pull that out. And so anyway, by the 5th year, it was $420, which was the record. And 2 people bought it and they were going to split it. But I said, no, go ahead. One of you take it home and I'll just make another one for the other person. So I ended up having to make a second one. But I'm telling you what, it was the best carrot cake. So then they would raise money to go on their trip, and they would go to different cities around the country. Like one year they went to Philadelphia. One year they went to somewhere in Kentucky, and I forget all the places they went, and they would paint houses and fix windows. They would just go around and pick a neighborhood, and they would fix up stuff around the neighborhood. So and then they would go around and talk about Jesus and that kind of stuff. So it was a really good thing for the kids. Oh, I got something in my nail. I was out there pulling some weeds earlier when I got home. All right, one more. I got to change my decorations out front from fall to Christmassy. All right, last one. All right, and hopefully all these will line up perfect for you. All right, so then we've got our 4 candy bars here, and then we're just gonna put these on the front. I think this is the one that's short. Maybe not. One of these is short. This one. Is it too short? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with that one. So let's just cut this one in half. This is one I already had ready from my one sheet wonder. So we'll just cut this one up too. Let me do it the right way this time. We don't want to cut up. You always want to go towards the edge. All right, so now we've got even ones. All right, so we're going to glue these down on each piece. And this one didn't get the whole, oh, this is a little bit too long too. Uh-oh. I need to trim it more. So we'll just put this up to the edge because it's exactly the same length. So that'll be our wonky candy bar. I should always have backup just in case. In case I mess up. All right, so this one should be perfect. Perfect. Okay, there we go. You know what? I probably should have put some berries like right there. And that would have been right at the top of them. That looks better. Instead of at the side. All right, almost done. So I gotta do another double tomorrow. So I gotta go take a shower and go to bed. After taking a 2-hour nap, I gotta go to bed. All right, so now we're gonna cut a little bit of a banner in our words. So just cut right up the middle and then go side to side. That's the easiest way to make a banner. Do any of you guys watch The Bachelor in Paradise? I was watching that earlier, the finale. It's such a dumb show, but you kind of, you know, get addicted to it. It's I just like it. But there was one couple on there that the guy is so sweet. His name's Brandon. And so he ended up with this girl, Serene, and they were just the cutest couple. And so they were the only ones that got engaged on the whole entire thing. And he just would start crying when he looked at her because he just was like so in love with her that just, you know, looking at her made him cry. And I was like, oh my gosh, she was just like so sweet. Just kind of makes you feel like maybe there is a perfect soulmate out there for everybody. I don't know. But he was just so sweet. All right, so then we're going to put dimensionals on the back of these. And, oh, here they are. So if any of you guys watch it, let me know what you think. I think it was just, I just started watching a really good show too. Has anybody seen, what's it called? Alaska Daily. It's a brand new show that started, I think a couple months ago, but I had been taping it and hadn't watched it yet. And I watched like 4 episodes the other day when I was cutting paper. That's the only time I usually get to watch TV is when I'm cutting paper and stuff for class. So I watched like 4 episodes and it's so good. It's really, really good. It's kind of like a mystery about these women who go missing in Alaska. And I can't remember the main person's name. It's a really, really popular actress, but I can't remember what her name is. She's been in a bunch of movies. But they hire her to be like an investigator to figure out what's going on with these women that have gone missing. And they're all like Alaska natives. And the police, you know, she finds out like the police are in on it, or, you know, they're just covering it up or whatever. And it's really good. like one of those suspense. It's not scary or anything, but it's kind of suspenseful. It's really good. All right, so here we go. And then we're gonna put our bows on. So I went ahead and made 3 of the bows, but I'll do one for you. So this is our gorgeous ribbon. It's the vanilla gold satin edged ribbon, vanilla and gold. And this one is actually staying. It's not retiring. I'm so excited because this is one of my favorite ribbons to use. The other gold one is, but this one is not. So I know I still have to do that bow video one of these days. I will have a couple days off next week, so maybe I'll get a chance to do it. And I'm still working on those shimmerette bags. I've asked 2 different people now, and they both say they're going to do it, and then they haven't done it. So I don't know how I'm ever going to get those done. I need somebody who has a Cricut, though, who can do that stuff, and I don't have it. I even bought all the vinyl stuff to make them. All right, so we're just going to put a little bow on each of these. I still got my joke. Got to stick around for the joke, folks. So put a little bow on each one, or you could put the bow like right there if you want to. And I've got some pearls. So I colored some pearls with my Stampin' blends. And so you know you can make pearls whatever color you want just by using your Stampin' blend. So I used the Razzleberry light and dark and colored a whole bunch of pearls. So I colored some of them with the light, some of them with the dark, so I have both. So I'm going to put both on here with my take your pick tool. So get out your take your pick tool and get your little gummy stuff on there. And then all you do is just push. You push it, it picks it up, and then you just put them on there. So I'm going to use some light, some dark, and put like 3 on each one. And then I need to read some comments because I see them flying past me so fast. Oops, I put those too close. Let me read comments real quick. Oh, Ruth is on here. Hey, Ruth. We have a celebrity in our midst. Let's see. A couple hours ago, that ribbon is low supply or unavailable. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Oh, you got the catalog from On Stage. Well, I made my list the other day. I haven't, we can't order yet because I didn't go to the On Stage thing. So I got to wait till December 1st. Oh, Donna, you watched Alaska Daily since you're from Alaska. Yellowstone. I haven't seen that one. What's wrong with Wonky? Nothing. All right, so we're just going to finish putting these pearls on here. And again, you can make these whatever color you want. I like this Razzleberry. I think it's really pretty. So we've got those. And now you know what we got to do. We got to spray a little bit of shimmer on here. Because, oh, I didn't even bring it. Well, I guess we won't spray some shimmer on here. Darn it. I forgot. Okay, so you know what we could do? We can put some Wink of Stella. So let's give Stella a spanking with some Wink of Stella here. So we'll just put a little splash of sparkle on it so that they're all sparkly. So there's 2, 3, and 4. All right, now they've all got sparkle. All right, so whoops. All right, can you guys see the sparkle on there? It's so pretty. Love it, love it, love it. Let me get this messy paper out of the way. All right, so there we go. We've got all of our candy bars here. So 2 of them I made ahead of time, and then 4 of them we just did in the video. All right, ready for the joke? This is a really funny one. All right, so Jane was lying in bed one night. Lee was falling asleep, but Jane was in a romantic mood and wanted to talk. She said, "You used to hold my hand when we were courting." Wearily, he reached across, held her hand for a second, and then tried to go back to sleep. A few minutes later, she said, "Then you used to kiss me." Mildly irritated, he reached across, gave her a peck on the cheek, and settled back down to sleep. 30 seconds later, she said, "Then you used to bite my neck." Angrily, he threw back the covers, got out of bed, and Jane said, "Where are you going?" And he said, "To get my teeth." I thought that was cute. All right, you guys, so that is it for Date Night with Lisa. Thanks for sticking with me tonight through my technical difficulties. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you can make a bunch of these for your friends for Christmas. They're super easy, and remember, if you want to do even more, you can start with a whole sheet of paper instead of a half a sheet of paper, and it'll make even more at one time. So this would give you, if you did a whole sheet, you could actually do 2 more and have 8 in one time. And let me see, let me read all the comments at the end. Thanks you guys so much. I'm so glad you like it. And thanks everybody for joining me tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I will be back on Tuesday with another fun video. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but it'll be something fun. Thanks, Marilyn. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Karen. Hey, Tony. Thank you. All right, everybody have a good night, and I will see you in a couple days. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.